morning, welcome to KPBC on a very misty and bit of a wet morning, to be honest. The weather forecast said it was going to be nice, but I've woke up to this. It looks like there's a bit of fine drizzle around, so we're all tugged up, waterproofs on, and we're going for a bit of a cross-country ride today. I'm flying solo, and we're heading from Scalby, which is where I live in Scarborough, and we're moving on to the Cinder Track. We're going to go up to Ravenscar. We're going to fly over the moors onto Harwood Dale Forest, over to Hackness, and back through Scalby Beck to Scarborough. It's about a 25-mile route, there or thereabouts. It's a lovely bike ride, whether you're on an e-bike or a normal bike. Should take me maybe 3 hours, but we'll see. But yeah, here we go. So yeah, this is a ride that I do quite a lot. Going up and down the Cinder Track is an old favourite, and you know, if you're familiar with the area, it's a nice bike ride. This, it takes you right up past Hayburn Wyke, where there's a nice pub, up to Ravenscar. You can continue on to Robin Hood's Bay, and even further on to Whitby and beyond, depending on how much juice you got in your legs. But yeah, I've done a video on this before. I think it was Scarborough to Whitby and back again. So if you've seen that, you'll get a gist of it. If not, go check it out. I love it this time of year when the leaves are down on the floor. It's a bit skitty for your tyres, but I mean, it's autumn's a lovely blast of colour. Well, it might be wet, but it's quite a warm one today. I think we're at about 12 degrees for start of November, which is quite mild, really. That's the first fly of the day. So we're just coming up on the Hayburn Wyke. We are, according to that, we're about 5 miles in now. I had a crash about 12-13 weeks ago. Fell hard on my knee in Dalby, and my knee's never really got better since then. Quite a bit of pain in it, and went to see finally got to see a consultant about it, and had an x-ray done, and was told I've got arthritis in my knee. There's a gap between my bones where the cartilage should be, and yeah, welcome to the start of old age. Rain's just starting to stop now, so I'll give me glasses away. Oh, by the way, I don't know whether anyone's interested in proper cycling glasses. I've just purchased these, O'Neill's. They've got a photochromatic lens on the front, which goes from light to mirrored blue, and they've also got a prescription in the back. I got these from a local lady called Sam Noble Eye Care. I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested in any of these type of things, prescription or non-prescription even. She does a lot of sportswear, including O'Neill's and a lot of Oakley stuff. And so yeah, I know we say it quite a bit, but please like and subscribe to our channel. You know, you just simply clicking on the like button and clicking on the subscribe, or even sharing our video, helps us massively and makes it all worthwhile. You know, yeah, please like and subscribe. It's dead easy. It takes you 2 seconds. I do it all the time now when I'm watching videos, because I appreciate the amount of effort gone into making that video. It's like dopping your cap and saying, nice one lads, appreciate it. So yeah, like and subscribe, please. Right, we're 8.5 miles up the Cinder Track, and here we are at Ravenscar. Here we are, Ravenscar Mast. Wow. Can't see a lot up here. Right, we're 10 mile in now, so we're going to have a pit stop and then we're heading off over the top of the moors, which would be that way, backing ourselves along this wall. I just need to be really careful on here because it's a bit deceiving, is this route here. There's a little bit of ruts every now and again just to catch you out, hidden, the odd boulder or a pedal strike or something, you know. Oh, here comes the splodge. So yeah, I'm riding solo, which means if I have a problem here, I'm in trouble. Mind you, I've just literally bumped into a guy I used to work with, Chris, back at the mast, and we got gabbing, and that killed 10 minutes of time. But he's following me down here with his dog. He's walking, but that's a little bit of confidence inspiring, that if I do have a problem here, I've got a guy I know coming up behind me who could possibly help. But I don't want a problem here, full stop. Fall at my age hurts for a long time. Well, yeah, quite a tasty little section this, and it's not as bad visibility as I was anticipating, really. I thought it was going to be a bit worse than this, but not too bad. Oh, there's a rut. Oof, nearly. Oh, big hole. That's what I'm on about. Just got to be careful. They sneak up on you. You've got to love a mountain bike, haven't you? Especially an e-bike. It enables you to do all this. One of the things you guys might not be aware of is recently sold my analogue bike, my Santa Cruz, Santa Cruz Nomad. I've had that since, well, probably about 3 or 4 years now. My first real proper mountain bike. And unfortunately it's been sat in the shed gathering dust. And the only time it's come out is for like events such as the Yorkshire Mountain Bike Marathon or Bike Park Wales, you know, when we've got an uplift or something. And you know, it's a lot of bike just sat there doing now. So, and what with problems with getting old and, you know, arthritis in my knee and things like that, this e-bike is just getting more and more use. And the more I use it, the more I just think, you know what, absolutely love it, and I can't imagine going back to analog at all. So yeah, it's been sold. I've moved it on to a young lad who was extremely chuffed with it, and hopefully he'll have many years of absolutely amazing riding out of it. But yep, I'm officially an e-bike man now. There's no going back. But that is in no way, shape or form a negative, because you know, I certainly wouldn't be doing this kind of ride today on my old Santa Cruz bike. Too much effort, and as much as I need the effort, I need the exercise, I also want to have fun, and it would be a grueler trying to do that 25 miles today on that Santa Cruz, whereas this is fun. And I've still had a bit of a workout so far, so thumbs up all round. But yeah, you can probably tell this trail's fairly easy going. It's actually quite dry. I don't know whether you noticed back there, but there's a fork in the road, and you I've obviously turned left in that fork. If you turn right, it takes you down to more of a fire road sort of route, which brings you out to more or less the same point this does, but this one's obviously a bit more interesting as it's single track rather than fire road. But yeah, very good. I think the last time I did this there was a fallen tree, so I don't know whether that's been removed or not yet, we'll find out. But yeah, good bit of track. I want to wipe my screen, but that took me hands off the handlebars. Oh, here we go. Here's a chance. Yeah, good track next to like this. Today is the last ride I've got on this bike with a Fox Float X air sprung shock, because I've just purchased a Fox DHX2 coil spring shock, and that's getting fitted hopefully next week, and yeah, hopefully that's going to be the absolute daddy. Oh, hey up, bit of mud. Yeah, I've heard lots of good things about coils. I don't know whether other people have experience with coils, but let me know in the comments. Any tips, any things to watch out for. But yeah, I've opted for a slightly heavier rated spring. I'm rated at about a £500 spring, but I've gone for a 550 just on a few recommendations I've had so far. Just go slightly heavier. So, but say at the end of the day, if I put that on and it doesn't end up being right, I'll just take it off and swap it and get the right one. But they're not that expensive and I should get my money back. But yeah, coil spring coming soon. Right, this section here has got quite a bit muddier, so I've slowed down a little bit. My tyres I've got pumped up quite stiff because I wasn't expecting a great deal of mud today, so I'm just taking it steady through the muddy bits so I don't wipe out. Oh dear, I forget how long this route is down here. It's quite good as well because it's more or less a descent, if you know what I mean. You're not climbing as such. I think we're coming up on the road because I can hear it. Yeah, so that there is where the other trail comes out, but I say it's more like fire road like this, not quite as invigorating, interesting. So we're here at the A171 Scarborough to Whitby Road, and we're going to cross over and get straight into Harwood Dale. So yeah, come down the road and take your first right hand turn in past this gate. You can't get your bikes through there, you've got to dismount and get off. But this is quite a tasty little cut through rather than taking the fire road. Ooh, splodgy again. There's actually a section of path down here that is marked as a public right of way, but it's closed off at the moment. I can't remember why, but it's something to do with they're trying to get the ground to repair itself naturally, because obviously it's got boggy and rutted, but quite an interesting ride. I must admit, we have looked at it in the past. Breathe in. Yep. So if you carry on across here, just on the right hand side there's a little turn into the right, which is a bit of a trail going through the woods. That's quite good, but we're not going to go that way. We're heading off on the fire roads. We're going to go look for a different way out of Harwood Dale Forest. We did a video on Harwood Dale Forest a couple of months ago, and we're in here search and destroying for trails and stuff, because it's quite a good place, or it's quite a well used place by motocrossers, and some of the trails are a bit iffy, but you know, there are a few that you can sort of, if you can find them, you can ride them, if you know what I mean. So across through Harwood Dale Forest, we're just on the outskirts now between Harwood Dale and Hackness is that way, and straight on over the valley is Broxa, which is where we're heading. Haven't seen any other trails, to be honest. Oh dear, what's going on here? Well flooded. There's a trail going in there, but I think we checked that one out one week and it doesn't really go anywhere. I think it was blocked off by fallen trees, I can't remember, but it wasn't worth looking at. But yeah, Harwood Dale's one of them that we I think if you've got an e-bike you can have a really good route around, you know, and climbing back up and all the rest of it, but and some of the trails are going to be more e-bike orientated in that it's not particularly a lot of downhill here, it's just very cross-country sort of in the woods. But yeah, worth checking out if you've got an e-bike, just have a mooch. Right, I'm going to check my map to see where we are. And I think we do a lefty here and then a righty. Remember? Straight up there. And we'll stop and have a quick check. Just doing the last climb up now. There's some good trails around here actually at Broxa. Obviously if you get into the main sort of forest area, you've got multiple choice of trails and choices, you know, cross-country single track type stuff, but also running where we are now, which is sort of like on the edge of the valley between Harwood Dale and Broxa. There's a load of trails that run right across the top of the valley. Nice views off the top, and you'll see one here which pops you out here. And what we're going to do, rather than take the road, is we're going to continue and follow this trail, which starts round here, I believe. I hope. Yep, here it is. We're going to drop in here. Right, I'm expecting this one to be splodgy, and it is. So yeah, just over on the left hand side. Oh yeah, bugger! Didn't see that coming. Yeah, just over on the left hand side is the valley, dropping off to my left, and this trail basically follows the edge of that all the way down here, heading back towards well, back towards Suffield really. So quite a good trail this, although it's definitely e-bike territory if you want to get the most out of it and power up these hills. Not something I'd gravitate towards on my old bike. Obviously you can come the other direction and get downhill, but you'll have a climb at the other end instead anyway, so whoa, that didn't sound good. A bit of sludge. Oh, what's going on here? Wide line, avoid the bog. Whoa, front wheel sliding out. Yeah, we keep going. Whoa, slippy. Oh, gob full of mud as well. Whoa, rutty. Oh dear. That bog didn't taste very nice. Yeah, it's a bit sloppy in some parts. Be careful, catch you out. I'm just a bit wary that there could be dog walkers on here, so I'm not going too fast into blind corners. Ah, by heck. That mud I've just bloody went in my mouth. Got a right fishy taste to it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh dear. Oh, it's good. Cheers when you can power through all this. Oh, here we go, a bit more splodge. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, I think that's the line here, isn't it? Yep. Alright, gear fill. Oh, this is quite fun, this. The wheels are all over the place. Grip is just to say there. But it's, oh god, there's a bit of a drop off on my left. Yeah, quite entertaining this. Won't recommend it on anything but an e-bike though, because you're not going to be able to plough up these sections unless you've got a motor. Oh, here we go. Oh, it does help having some momentum behind you when you hit them sloppy sections. Whoa! I just don't want to put my foot down. I keep going. Dab free zone. Oh, way up. Oh, way up. This looks ominous. Oh dear, yeah, get in there, lad. Come on. Keep it on. Oh dear. I feel like I'm going to come a cropper at any point here. Oh, wow. This is great. What a run. Yep, and turning back on ourselves, which means we should be heading back to the road now. Oh, struggling to see, my eyes are watering. Ah, dear. Quality. There's a few greasy roots around as well. Ah. Oh, nearly. Whoa. Have you seen this? Wow. To say I've not dabbed is a bloody miracle. To say I've not come off is a miracle, to be fair. This is greasy. In fact, I'm slowing down a little bit here. There's been a couple of close calls there. Well, I'm hoping you can still see out the camera. That's been quite interesting, that. A bit testing. You can't see a lot of the splodge. Oh God, because of the leaves. It all just looks like a bed of leaves, and all of a sudden you hit a foot of sludge. And I say my tyres are quite pumped up today, so I'm definitely skating across the top of this. Oh my God! Well, I can see the road. Can he get there without a dab ado? Wow. What a section. What a section. Right, we'll come further up the road. Back up towards Broxa. And we're going to turn left onto this trail here next to Thirlsey farm, or the rug shed. And follow this down to the bottom of Suffield. See whether this gets interesting. Right. Well, this mist hasn't gone anywhere, it's still drizzling. And we're not really, it looks like we're in the middle of nowhere. Way marked, but I think really you just stick to this right hand side as you're coming down here. Yeah. Whoa. Apart from somebody's put a bloody electric fence in a spring there. What's that all about? We're gonna have to go over here then. Right. Yeah, another gate. This dropped us down into a field where there was this macabre, grotesque display of moles, dead mole bodies, carcasses, hung on a fence. So I'd be interested to see whether that's still there. Because I remember at the time thinking, what is the point of that? Right. Be careful on this sort of stuff with all leaves, you just don't know what's underneath, do you? Whether it's a boulder just wipe you out, or a greasy log or something that's fallen. Whoa. Yeah, a bit rumpy pumpy here. Whoa. Remember rightly, we just took the shortcut down here, which is a bit splodgy by the looks of it. Nah, it's alright, it's fine. And here we go. Look at that. What is the point in that? If you can see it. A graveyard of moles. I mean, I just don't get it. What is the point in hanging them there? I mean, please comment below if you know there's a particular reason behind that, other than somebody thinking, you know, it's a trophy cabinet and they're well impressed with the fact that they killed all them moles or captured them, whatever. But I don't get it. I've never seen anything like that before anyway. In all my travels, so yeah. Weird and sick at the same time, maybe. So yeah, it starts to get steep now. It's quite a short run this actually, but it's a good challenge if you're on a regular bike. See if you can get to the top of here without dabbing. Definitely gets your chest puffing like. Oh, I guess your chest puffing on this, to be fair. It's no easy thing. But yeah, we're not going all the way to the top. There's actually a little turn off on the right, a footpath that's going to cut us through. Top of the hill's just up there. Well done if you've got this far on a normal bike, but what we're doing is up here. Yeah, pop you out here. Ooh. Right, we're 20 miles in and we're pretty much, this is the last of the ascent that we have to do, climbing. We're going to drop down across a few fields and stuff towards the Beck for the final bit home. We're going to turn here left into Suffield Ings Farm. Here we go. Morning. Hello, 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 hello. Right. I remember, you know, when we did this in the dry, there was certainly, oh god, yeah, a few roots and stones and stuff down here. Oh, and another one, but you can't see nothing under these leaves. I'm just taking this nice and steady. Oh, and another, yeah. Gotta go careful. Now I think I went up here, but there was a tree falling down over here, so hopefully that's gone. Oh yeah, looks like it's gone. Oh, some big greasy roots here though. Look at these bad boys. Oh good, at least that tree's gone now, and you can do a straight run down there. Right, straight run down this field now. Oh, a few bumps there. I know it's not been raining heavily or anything, but that drizzle, it just wets you through, as they say. Can't see a lot because of the drizzle on my glasses. Could do with some wipers. But if I remember rightly, you have to lift your bike over a turnstile here. Got to get an e-bike through there somehow. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to have to go up onto the back wheel. Oh God. Somehow. This is going to go fucking wrong, isn't it? If something's going to go wrong, this is going to go wrong. I've got to get that into there somehow. See, normally this isn't too bad because Kerry's normally here and he would give me an hand at this point. Oh, it helps if the gate works, like, doesn't it? Right, let's try and get it out of here now without damaging anything. Put it down. Hey, you can tell you I've done this before. Look at that. Hey, dear me. Right, and here we are at Moorthorpe, which is just a tiny little farm, that's all it is, and a bridge. Over there is Raincliffe Woods, so we're going to go over this bridge, and on your left is the Beck, and we're going in here. And again, just another small gap to navigate. Right, Mr. Drone with no name at the moment. Let's go. Follow me. So that's pretty much the end of the ride. We just we popped out into Scalby now, and I've got about another half a mile to get back to my house. And yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it, to be honest. Favourite bit of the ride was definitely the splodgy trail up at the top of Broxa. It was a bit leery and it was a bit greasy and slippy, but hitting it at speed on e-bike, I mean, Hopefully you can tell from the video it was it was top fun. I'm absolutely covered in mud, as is the bike, but yeah, get home, get cleaned up just in time for something nice and hot and delicious for lunch. Yep, top ride out this morning, enjoyed it.